Hello and welcome to Southeast Regional Library's instructional video on how to complete the annual financial report. I'm Ruth Barker for Southeast Regional Library. Helping me on screen is James Richards. This video is designed to show local library board members, branch staff, third-party reviewers, and municipal staff how to complete Southeast Regional Library's annual financial report. The video is broken into segments, so you can fast forward or rewind the video to that portion of the report you are interested in. The video can also be watched straight through for anyone new to the annual financial reporting process. Before beginning, it is highly recommended that you have copies of your quarterly branch expenditure reports, quarterly branch activity reports, checkbook, monthly bank statements, and financial statement, as these will assist you in the completion of the report. Contact your branch librarian or board chairperson if you are not sure what these reports are. Okay, let's get started. Page 1 is the instructions page. It will tell you the due date for the report, brief instructions on how to complete the report, any special notes or instructions that pertain to the current year, and contact information in case you have questions. Is your local library board's statement of financial position. To start, remember to write your branch name at the top of each page. Under Financial Assets, Cash, please enter the amount of money your local library board had in its bank account on December 31st. If your branch has any other financial assets, please enter them here. It is rare for a local library board to have many physical assets to report. Most physical assets, such as the building, computers, and furniture, are property of the municipality or Southeast Regional Library. Please record only local library board owned physical assets at their original purchase price. Be careful you do not end up doing a double entry at this point. For example, if the local library board purchased a new chair for your library in the past year, that would be listed as an expense on page 5 under Other Expenses. If you purchased the chair 5 years ago and are still using it at the library, then you would enter the cost of the chair under Physical Assets. Contact Southeast Regional Library headquarters if you have any questions or are unsure of where to make an entry. Liabilities are an outstanding payment or debt the local library board still had on record as of December 31st. Under Equity, enter the total financial assets from the line above, liabilities from the line above, and any physical assets. To calculate the total equity, add financial assets minus the unfunded liabilities, and then add the physical assets. Page 3 is your local library board's revenue statement. Please record any sources of income. This means any money coming into your branch. Typical entries will be government program grants, your magazine allocation for the year, donations received from the public or patrons, photocopier and printer revenue if you charged for these services, and fundraising revenue such as book sales. Total your revenue at the bottom of the page. Be careful not to record funds collected from overdue charges, lost or damaged items, or replacement cards. This information is recorded later on page 8. Pages 4 and 5 are your local library board's expenditure statement. Please record how much money your board spent throughout the year. It is unlikely your board spent much, if anything, on facility costs. Your municipality, the village, town, city, or RM office, typically pays for things like janitors, renovations, and mortgages. It is also very unlikely that your board spent anything on utilities or insurance, as these are again typically paid for by your municipality. As you can see, most branches will not have much to enter on this page until you reach the library materials line. Here you will enter the costs of any audiobooks, DVDs, books, magazines, and music CDs your board purchased over the year. Refer to your quarterly branch expenditure reports for assistance in completing this section. Your branch will probably have much to report under the library programming expenses line. Please total all the costs to your board incurred while putting on programs throughout the year. Again, refer back to your quarterly branch expenditure reports for assistance with this section. Don't forget to enter your canned copy fee if you have a photocopier at your branch. Pages 6 and 7 list all of the expenses that were paid for by your city, town, village, and/or RM in the course of operating the library. You may need to contact your local municipal office to complete this portion of the report. Municipalities, that is, the city, town, village, or RM office, will likely have paid for all or most of the expenses, such as janitorial costs, renovations, mortgages, utilities, equipment, furnishings, and insurance. If your library is part of a larger facility, such as a recreation center, office building, or other shared space, your municipality will need to calculate which portion of the total expenses to operate and maintain that building belonged to the library. It is less likely the municipality has paid for expenses such as library materials, programming costs, or fundraising expenses. When you have finished page 7, please add up all the municipal expenses for the year. The statement of charges transferred to headquarter records how much money your branch collected in overdue charges, replacement library cards, and lost or damaged materials. Refer to your branch expenditure report to find these figures. In-kind services mostly refers to volunteer time and any in-kind expenses that were not recorded elsewhere in the report. Please list the open hours for your branch as of December 31st. answer the questions about any copy machines you may have at your branch. The Statement of Branch Programming and Library Size section of the report records the number of programs you held at the branch and the attendance at these programs. Please refer to your quarterly branch activity report for assistance in completing this portion of the report. You must also record the dimensions of your branch in square feet or square meters. Contact your municipal office and ask for the floor plan if you are not sure of the size of your branch library. The Statement of Branch Library Automation records information about computer use at the library. The branch librarian will be the best resource for completing this section. Please insert a copy of your branch financial statement. This is something the branch treasurer should complete and will list all expenditures and income for the branch for the year with details about each entry. The financial statement is usually prepared for the annual general meeting of the local library board anyway, so please include a copy here. Refer to the quarterly branch expenditure reports, checkbook, and bank statements for any help in completing this statement. Page 12 is where the local library board chairperson confirms that he or she has read the report and takes responsibility for its accuracy and completion. Page 13 is a signature page for the independent third-party reviewer. An independent third-party reviewer is someone who is not an employee of Southeast Regional Library or on the local library board and must be capable to review the local library board's financial records and this report. The reviewer then signs this page, indicating that he or she is satisfied the report was done in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. Page 14 lists the board members and branch librarian as of December 31st. Please record each board member's name, address, and email address. That's it. When the report is complete, please keep a copy at your branch for the board files and send a copy to Southeast Regional Library Headquarters via branch mail or fax. Remember, the due date for the report is on page 1. If you have any questions when completing your report, please contact Southeast Regional Library Headquarters. I'm Ruth Barker, and you've been watching Southeast Regional Library's instructional video on how to complete the annual financial report.